You know what's funny? I spoke to the people that live above me, and nothing's changed. It just bang, bang, bang. What I want to speak about right now is the Arctic. 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 22 life, 32 doorway, 54 sun. In order to get heat, when the car runs and the motor creates heat, we must cool down the motor. So we're not going to 32 degrees of insanity. The body needs 38 something degrees for itself Celsius. Whether it's Fahrenheit or Celsius, okay, 32 minus 32 at minus 40. Minus 40 is the same thing as minus 40. Minus 40 and minus 40 are the same. Minus 40 and minus 40 is minus 80. It becomes minus 40. So there's an 8-degree difference. This creates life. Now there's a C over here in arc. It's TI, the IT system in the sun. R, resident angel, the IT system in the sun. The car, the arc. Now the same thing I want to just show you for a design right now. And I'm not going to show you the design on this page. It's not in this book. In fact, I'm not sure if the book is with me right now. Give it a second. So I'm going to continue with the vision that I had. And I'm not sure if you want to call it the bell curve or whatever, but when I was doing the word arctic, right, the arc, right, an arc, okay, an arc blocking the wall. I don't know exactly how it's working. The arc blocking the wall. I don't know if it's a passage. I don't know what it is, okay. I don't know what it is. I just know that's something to do with melting and freezing. Okay, something to do with melting and freezing, and I get this, and I'm not sure if it's a bell curve. I don't know if it's an energy source. I don't know at all. I really, really don't know. G&E Electric Company, I don't know what it is. I really, really don't. I know the Star of David is what fits between these two, and then another Star of David will go in between here, and it has to do with the Arctic, and maybe frozen in time. Maybe we weren't supposed to have the great freeze that we had. Maybe it was supposed to be whatever else. Maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe there was a dam that was blocked and we have more water on one side of this of the sphere than we do on the other side of the sphere. And when I was looking at maps, it again it bewilders me that it seems like that when I'm looking at the map, the flat map, I can't imagine the separation we have. Like there is no other side of the world. It's almost like everything's on this side, on this curvature, right? It's a curvature of flat. It's flat, but it's a curvature. How high are the mountains inside the curvature? I mean, it's almost like telling me if the round Earth, being around Earth like this, right? Where are the mountains? Is the mountain only here? Is there a mountain here? You mean there's a mountain sticking out this way? There's a mountain sticking out this way, a mountain sticking out this way. It seems like branches to the center of the core. What happens if you would remove those mountains? So I have a mountain going this way. The mountain's not going all this way. The mountain's, if there's a mountain here, it's going down. If there's a mountain here, it's going here. If there's a mountain here, it's going here. So at what level can we see all these mountains? It's just really bewildering me. I wanted to do something a little bit different with the keyboard. And in the keyboard over here, I have 10 in a row here. And what I'm going to do is this is the top row, the QWERTY row, Q-W-E-R-T-Y, okay, U-I-O, and then I did it backwards, right? So Q and P would come together for 34 DC. You'd have DC on both ends. 16 and Q, sorry, 33. 17 and 16, 33. Then you'd have 38. The W here and the woe, I and E, 5 and 9, 14. Then you'd have the sky, 39. Then you'd have the foxhole. You see, you have the sky between R and RU and RU. That's the 7th inning stretch, and in between that is the foxhole, YT, like the YouTube channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. YT, YT, 90. Now we have to find the design, okay? And imagine if I connected these lines, it would create blocks. These are the keyboard. Now, I'm not giving an answer. I'm just showing you the equation, what it's doing, okay? Right under here, there would be A, okay? So now I would have to connect this. Now, why is this like this and this like this? I didn't add on the other one. I didn't add on the other one. If you notice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because it's directly under the 10, and 9 is directly under the 10. But this side, the ZXCV, what is it, the ZXCVCVBNM, okay, since it's going this way and I flipped it over, I started the ZX over here going this way. But I should also put an 8th area over here and go both ways. See, this one goes both ways because it sits perfect on this, but this one is no longer centered. On this one, it's one off. You see, it's missing. There's nothing under the L. Okay, P and L go together for 28, and Q, A, and Z go together, right? But P and L go together, and there is no M. Z only stays underneath A. So it's almost like saying, let's go Q, W, E, R, T this way. Let's go Q, W, E, R, T this way. And in between the two Qs, there's going to be an A on each side and a void. You see, if I redesign this and I flip mirror this onto this side, there's going to be a void over here. And the void will be between Z and A and Z and A. And there's going to be at least 1.5 spots here and 1.5 spots there. What it does, I don't know. It took me 11 years to get to where I am right now, if you think I'm anywhere at all. So this is what I think, and I'm not sure if it's a wall. I'm not sure how it stands up. If somebody's seen this design before, tell me about it. If this can be folded, right? If this can be folded like this and then hung over like this, having one side. Let me just do this a little bit better. Hold on a second. See this? We're going to bend it, right? And we're going to one side. Then we're going to have two arches, right? Walk in this door, walk in this door. It almost looks like the pig's face. And then we have the same thing on this side, over here. Right over here. This side and this side. Looks like a mushroom. Looks like we can hold something up. Now, if I took that and I bent it over this way, now we can have a flat and a hump. Now, what am I going to? I don't know, but it's all about the Arctic. Tick, arc, arc-en-ciel, rainbow in the sky, city car. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you one thing. If my work counts for anything at all in numbers, there is definitely a created world here. Definitely, this is not something from the Big Bang. And even if it was from the Big Bang, there is some kind of science that's in this that has already turned us into fleshy robotics, where we have flesh. You can see the flesh on us, but certain parts of us are connected to another system. Now, who created this? Who's this smart? Does anybody really own this? If it was even possible for it to happen, there is definitely another world. Otherwise, the world we live in is such an insanity, okay? But so perfect to the numbers, okay? That it seems like we are run. At the same time, you can also say, we're just like Nintendo. You plug it in, you have to warm it up, the pieces have to go into place. Anyways, whatever it is, this is one big universal ship. I showed you this piece. I want to bring it back and show you one more piece in here, which is the A, beginning of the alphabet. Let's start A at 11, but let's never go past 26. You see, P would now be 26. Now, the 27th letter, okay, would be PQ, 27. R, PQ, R, 28. We're going to get this done in the next video. Raphael, 7286. Pieces and parts, creations of equations in games people play, an Einstein theory of everything, Nostradamus, a way of numerologically calculating, multiplying, and adding to bring numbers to a certain area. I've created my own, and if it's not my own, then whoever created it is fantastic. Thank you for watching.